Welcome to Racing to Win. After a hiatus last week, we are back to the City Circuit, Happy Valley Racing on Wednesday night with a 9-race program. Welcome to Racing to Win, where it is all covered for you here on the show. And joined in the studio today by Paul Lally and Nick Chol. Nick, it's a good card, especially race number 7.
Yeah, super card actually, a really nice card this one, and really looking forward to it indeed. And the third race is not a bad race as well. There's a young man riding on this card by the name of Angus Chung. He's 3 away from graduating as an apprentice. He's got some very good rides. He
certainly does. We'll talk more about Angus and his rides throughout the show. Paul, for the jackpot hunters, is there anything for them to find?
Yeah, there is. There's a good one, actually. 1.8 million going into the 6-up win bonus. So that's going to go up over the 5 million mark. So it's a decent one there. There could be a couple of shorties throughout the card. There's a lot of last start winners coming into this meeting.
There is, right throughout the program. Before we crack into Wednesday night, let's go back to Sha Tin on Sunday. It's been such a big time for Tony Cruz, Alquoz sprint winner with California Spangle just over a week and a half ago, and then brings up 1,500 training wins in Hong Kong with Beauty Joy.
The champion trainer is Tony Cruz.
Horse of the Year, 精英大師.
Horse of the Year, Silent Witness.
Horse of the Year, Bullish Luck.
Horse of the Year, Exultant.
17 straight, stand cheer, applaud the best because he's just got better. Lucky owners, a rare double, International Glory, Derby Glory.
Silent Witness, Silent Durandal getting home late, Silent Witness. Bullish Luck goes on and wins the $1 million bonus. It's Bullish Luck and Brett Pebble.
California Spangle and Brenton Abdallah, Hong Kong in the Alquoz.
The world champion, he's too good, Silent Witness.
Penophobia all the way in the sprint defeats Gold Fun and Not Listening to Me.
Lucky owners, he wins it. A big double for Cruz and Coetzee.
Beauty Flash in front, and Beauty Flash takes out the mile.
Beauty Only sweeping up to hit the lead. Beauty Only's mile. Beauty Only, Tony Cruz, Zach Purton.
California Spangle, a length on Golden 60. California Spangle, the chess master.
California Memory makes it back-to-back cup victories. Tony Cruz training back-to-back winners of the Hong Kong Cup.
Time Warp, what a brilliant front-running exhibition, wins the Cup from Werther. Exultant and Lee's Gracheur. Exultant fights back and wins for Hong Kong. Tony Cruz take out the Longines Hong Kong bars.
Looking at that package, Nick, there is not much Tony Cruz hasn't done in Hong Kong. We know he's done pretty much everything as a jockey, but the trainership is very impressive as well.
It's unbelievable, really. I mean, when you think of Hong Kong, you think of Tony Cruz, don't you, amongst others as well, of course. But look, he really is a living legend, and you know, it's easy to run out of superlatives for a guy like him.
I heard them say on the Dubai coverage he's got the rock star or the Hollywood looks for a trainer, and it was to the fore in that video, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. We see him over the years there, and look, 1,500, and then it didn't take him long to get to 1,501, did it? No. So he's onwards and upwards.
He is John Moore on top of the Hong Kong trainers list, in front of John Size. Plenty of the trainers on that list, Nick, still active in Hong Kong.
Yeah, very much so. Look, I mean, Francis Loy, he's not a million miles away there from 1,000, and Ricky Yu, well, he's even closer, so I'm sure he might be able to tick that off in the next few weeks.
Well, that's Tony Cruz. He'll have California Spangle running on FWD Champions Day. Number 9 on that list is Denny Shaman. His champion was out at Sha Tin on Tuesday morning at the trials, Romantic Warrior.
They come down the side towards the 600 metres, and the leader is Verbeer, striding out here by a length on Smart City second. There's been no real change to the order. Wame YY from back over on the inside to Global Harmony. Further out is Stunning Pete, Senor Toba, Romantic Warrior, Chill Chibi and 5G Patch. Verbeer tackled by Smart City. Global Harmony through the centre. Moving up quickly out wider is Stunning Pete, Romantic Warrior, Senor Toba driving through the middle. Stunning Peach is the leader with 100 to go. Romantic Warrior's a neck away. He's closing hard. Stunning Peach, Romantic Warrior at the post. Romantic Warrior gets up to knock off Stunning Peach and Senor Toba. Next in was Global Harmony. Well, half the battle was won at the start. He jumped.
He does feel good. I think he's a bit more calm now as we get later in the season. And, you know, I tried him before his last victory and he was pretty precocious that day, but he was really relaxed this morning and worked up his last 400 really comfortably and had a good blow subsequently, so I'm sure he'll make his presence felt when he runs at the end of the month.
He wasn't the only interesting runner in that trial. You might have heard Tom mention it, Global Harmony jumping. He still has plenty more trials to get through until he gets out of detention, but Nick spoke to his trainer after the trial, David Hayes.
Yeah, he went out on the track without any hesitation, trotted around, was quiet, loaded, which is, he can be difficult, and he jumped fast. Cara said he could have led, so he's got 4 more to go. So he'll be a regular at the trials over the next month, and in the meantime, he's maintained at Bees River. We just keep him away from the Sha Tin training environment and just bring him in for trials.
And David, just to elaborate on that, I mean, obviously, where you trained back in Australia, of course, I'm sure there were many options to sort of, you know, do different things with horses that might well sort of, you know, need that sort of training. Hong Kong, it's obviously a bit tougher, but the facilities at Bees River are excellent. And what has he been doing down there exactly? Yeah,
he's been doing dressage and jumping in the main ring, and then he goes out and does trial rides. There's where the Olympic team trained their cross-country horses. There's a lovely trail out there where he gets a trot and a canter and a bit of a walk. But the male is, all the people at Bees River say, he's the quietest horse out there. He's walking around in wonderful, relaxed manner. And it was good it translated to here today. So, as I said, 4 more trials to go, and then I'll be really nervous when it's race day.
Well, it's the perfect start, Nick, on what is hopefully his racetrack return, but an interesting regime that he's got that David was telling you about there.
Yeah, for sure. Look, going down to Bees River, anyone that doesn't know, obviously Bees River, the equestrian centre of the Hong Kong Jockey Club, a wonderful facility it is as well. I think one of David's own riders, a guy called Donald, has been going down to ride him. He rides a bit at Bees River as well, so he's got a familiar rider, but he's doing different things, which is great for his mind.
Yeah, and obviously he's got to get through these series of trials, doesn't he, before he's allowed to race again by order of the steward. So that's the reason why he has to do this, and so far, so good. First tick.
Yep, 1 down, 4 more to go before hopefully we see Global Harmony back at the races and jumping and showing the potential that he has always had. But he won't be at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. There'll be plenty of other horses who will be. We've got meeting 62 for the season, and the B course is the rail position. 2 races that we feature on the show, races 8 and 9. There is a Class 2 race number 3, also at the 1,650 metres. This is a really good race, race number 8. And we've got Hamron, best form this class and distance. Simply Maverick finished down the track in the Classic Cup last time. Noble Pursuit, he ran 12th behind Massive Sovereign in the Derby. He's coming back to his favourite track. Show Respect, absolutely flying, looking for 3 in a row. Lavero's made the switch across to turf with an excellent record. Red Majesty, Class 4 winner last time. He's a 9-time course and distance winner, and Chain of Gold has the cheek pieces off, still wears the hood and the tongue tie. Pace here, Nick, comes from Lavero. Despite the wide draw, the speed map man thinks he can get across and lead.
Yeah, look, he does. I tend to agree with him for sure. I mean, look, he went forward from a wide draw last start and he was only just touched off. So similar draw in this race. He may have to press on again, I think, and try and get that rail. Red Majesty, obviously he was good when winning last time out. He could well take the lead here, I think, from Lavero. 18 Palms won't be too far away. Simply Maverick, Show Respect, follow.
Yeah, he had a hard run at 18 Palms last time. I think he can get across. Simply Maverick can be a little bit slow away, but he can muster that speed pretty quickly.
He's a big horse, is Simply Maverick. More on him shortly. We start, though, with Lavero. His rider is Angus Chung. Here's Gus with Nick.
Angus Chung, you've got some nice rides coming up on Wednesday night. One of them is Lavero, a horse that you know quite well. He's been racing very well. Last couple of runs, only just touched off.
Yeah, he's in a good form. I probably the last time the wide barrier cost him a little bit, so he ran second there. I think the barrier is not in the ideal gauge right now. Again, hopefully I can get the soft lead. Yeah, just use less at the beginning.
Last time out, Angus, he was only just beaten ahead behind an informed horse in Samarkand. So, I mean, as far as this race is concerned, his form is right there and would look another winning chance, wouldn't he?
Yeah, 100%. Again, he's in a good form. Samarkand win 4 races in this season, so Mr. Hayes doing that horse very well. I think he is still in a very good chance in that race.
Talking more about Livero now, Paul, there would have had to have been some concerns with his first few starts on the all-weather about what have we got here.
Yeah.
He's gone to Happy Valley and that record is tremendous.
Look, he's found his niche. Definitely Happy Valley is his go, and we can see from his record there with this horse. He's got the wide draw to come across. As we said, he might have to go all the way forward to lead, which is something he hasn't really done before. He sits outside the leader. 18 palms is another possibility to lead, so maybe he can sit outside him.
Yeah, look, hopefully he can get a nice run. He's going to give his running because he's in very good form.
He certainly is, and he's going to take on these two at least, Nick, in our first replay, including Noble Pursuit, who wins this trial. He's recorded Happy Valley, wins this race, I should say. Wins this race at Happy Valley, has since finished down the track in the Derby, and Hemron ran 8th. This is 2 starts ago in Class 3. Hemron has since run 3rd.
Yeah, interesting. Touching on Hammeron, he's gone up 2 pounds and he's up to a mark of 80. Form figures and rated 80 to 83, 9th, 7th, 6th, 10th and 8th. He's just struggled off of slightly higher marks. And, well, as for Noble Pursuit, I think coming back in trip and back to Happy Valley will suit.
Yeah, that's a good thing, definitely coming back, because he didn't really cop Sharton last start, did he?
Does that also apply, Paul, for this horse, Simply Maverick, who has grown a leg around Happy Valley this season? Did run second at Shartin, then finished down the track in the Classic Cup.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, again, when you look at his record, Simply Maverick, it's all about Happy Valley. 5 starts, 3 wins and a placing. So, look, he really enjoys himself around the circuit. That's all over the 1650. So he is, well, you'd say he's a specialist, 1650 metre specialist here at the moment.
Yeah, you certainly wouldn't. Look, do you know, there's a horse, Ivy League, he's not actually finished that far away. He's probably off a decent mark. I'd give him half a squeak as well, you know.
He's going to be ridden by Keegan DeMello. Douglas White trains Ivy League. Zach Purton rides Simply Maverick. Nick, and as per normal, he's got a very strong book, but might be even stronger than usual on Wednesday night.
Yeah, look, it's a good book of rides for sure. Look, Colourful Baron, it's a Class 5, but he's certainly not without claims. Street Conqueror, very winnable looking race there. Moments in Time is interesting. Co-partner Prance is a last start winner, so chances are plenty there. And the second half, certainly no worse, Paul.
Yeah, you wouldn't be surprised if he reels off 4 winners, or 5 winners looking at those. But look, he's got a really good book. And sometimes, you know, Barry Draw's obviously got a lot to play with it. Unfortunately for Colourful Baron, he's drawn wide. So he might not start off well, but I think he can go on with it after that.
Short run of the first turn from the 2,200 metres start. This horse, Paul, the stable's flying. Mark Newnham and Show Respect is flying the flag. And, of course, Mark had full credit, absolutely bolting at Shartin on Sunday.
Didn't he? And look, this horse has won his last couple. He's gone bang, bang. And from barrier number 2, he could even go well and win once again. He'll be one of the favourites for the race. He's drawn nicely. Harry Bentley sticks with him. He knows the horse well, so he's one of the leading chances.
Yeah, he's really found form nicely, hasn't he? They put him up £7. Harry knows him well. Good draw. You'd be hard pushed not to say he couldn't win again.
They are the runners in race number 8. Does he go bang, 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 or bang, bang, stop?
Well, half a bang. I've got him in, but not on top, actually. So we've got him a half bang there. But look, I'll tell you, the horse I do like here is 18 Palms. Now, he was a real tough run from him last time. I think he can get across and he can win. So he's on top the 6. He should be a decent price. I'll make him the long shot. Simply Maverick, Show Respect to be favourites. And Livero has been so consistent, especially here at Happy Valley. 6-3-5-7.
Yeah, look, I've gone the 5 here. I think he can win again at Show Respect. He's racing extremely well. The good draw has been kind to him, and I think he can certainly go in here. Livero's in very good form, overcomes his wide draw. He definitely goes close. Winning Dragon from the same stable has been racing well. He's drawn 1, so he should get a nice run round here. And Simply Maverick in for 4th, last in his most recent trial, but he has got a bit of class, and Purton will ride. Good strike rate for Ricky Yu, 5-7-2-3.
So it's Show Respect for Nick and Show Respect on a place line for Paul. No matter what happens with Show Respect, we'll be back with a bang with a whole lot more on Racing to Win right after this. Welcome back to Racing to Win. The break is over, so it is time to come out of the break, as we always do, with Paul's last run reminder. And you've got a musical number for us this week.
Yes, we have a Sky Song, race 4, number 3. Now, he's only had the one start. And on the occasion, he was slightly slow away. Drew barrier number 1, as you can see. He's drawn nicely in barrier number 5. But look, the best part of this run was towards the end of the race. You can see him now starting to make ground, ends up in a midfield position. They come for home. He hugged the rail, so he didn't go round a horse, did Sky Song, but he just really finished off nicely here. Here he was going to finish a nice 5th or 6th, and then he just really picked up and hit the line. Now, this was over 1,000 metres. He steps up to the 1,200, so the extra 200 looks absolutely ideal. It was no match for the winner there, Colourful Prince, but he ran on really nicely.
Race 4, number 3, Sky Song, is the last run reminder. We need to keep cracking here on the show and move into race number 9, Class 3 over the 1,200 metres. And Colourful Emperor looking for 3 in a row. Atomic Force has placed 4 from 9 course and distance. O-Liner has the blinkers going on. Sports Legend bolted up last time, comes up in grade for it. Magic Phoenix not seen since October last year. Nebraskan makes his debut and King Excellente into Class 3 for the first time. Nick, as Nebraskan is going to lead.
Yeah, look, there's a good bit of speed on in this race, and I think it could well turn out to be a tactical sort of affair. He's debuting Nebraskan, and he has shown speed in his races and his wins over in Australia. He's 2 from 2 over there, so he's an interesting one to certainly go forward. Does have that natural speed. Sports Legend can sit close to him as well. He's also drawn nicely to get somewhere close to the lead. O-Liner, Colourful Emperor, has been in good form, will follow, and then back to the likes of Sweet Briar, Paul.
Yeah, Colourful Emperor jumped well last time and then handed up. I think he'll do something similar here. Nebraskan, his 2 wins at Scone were over 1,000 metres, so he's unbeaten, this horse, and he has shown speed since he's got here. That's why I thought he could get to the front and just go on with it. And Sports Legend, he showed a really good turn of foot when he jumped last time. These two can come across together.
That is the speed map. Lyle Hewitson is riding the very consistent Sweet Briar, and this is what he had to say to Nick.
Lyle, Sweet Briar is your ride in race 9 on Wednesday night. Hasn't been to Happy Valley very often, but when he has, he's gone close.
Yeah, he's always been a consistent horse. No matter what distance, what track, he's always run well. But like you say, he has performed well at Happy Valley. And of course, he's got the draw in his favour. There's a lot of speed in the race, so he's got plenty of horses to aim at. So yeah, a lot of things do point towards him, and I'm sure he'll run a good race.
I know you weren't on him last time, but he's run a nice race there. Obviously, big plus you being back on, because you've got form on the horse and you know him well.
Yeah, I think his most unfortunate thing is that because he's so consistent, he's always running 2nd, 3rd, he's getting a point each time. So he just keeps going high and high in the ratings without winning, which is against him. But yeah, his luck will turn and he'll get his nose in front soon.
He's not too far removed from the marks that he was placed off around here, so I guess you'd like to think that as far as the handicap's concerned, he's not in a bad place to hopefully get that win.
Yeah, no, each one of those runs where he ran 2nd and 3rd, he was a nose away from winning, so you just need the ball to bounce your way a little bit in those scenarios and you're a winner. So he's certainly capable of winning at this rating. It just means that it's a bit harder every time you get an extra point, but he's a nice strong horse, he's tough, and hopefully he gets a smooth passage through.
There he is, Lyle Hewitson. Paul Sweetbriar out of the stable of Francis Lloyd. Just light on numbers at this meeting, Francis. Does the first and the last one look to be the best 2 out of these 4?
Yeah, definitely. Copat and Prance, I think, is definitely a winning chance. And the other 3 have all got chances, but I do like Copat and Prance of those 4.
Yeah, they've certainly all got chances for sure on their best form.
That is Francis's runners. We move on, Nick, now to Colourful Emperor, who was very good winning last time. Healthy gets a weight turnaround on Colourful Emperor. And poor old Solar Partner just cannot get it together when it comes to Class 3.
No, I can't have him in this grade. 0 from 6, and he's a much better horse in lesser company, though. That said, he wasn't beaten far here. As for the winner, he's won a little bit tidy on both his most recent runs, so certainly plenty of respect for him, and I think he can nearly go well again and win again.
Yeah, I've got him on top. I think he's got rating points in hand on those ones.
That is a tick for him. Sports Legend Paul G. This was a very good win. 4 1/4, the official winning margin. Stays at 1,200 metres. Does return to Class 3. His best result in this grade is a 4th from 5 starts, but this was super.
Yeah, 1 start over the course and distance for 1 win, and He ran away and hid, didn't he? So, look, I think he's one of the big dangers here. He's drawn 11, but he can come across, I thought, with the other speeds to Nebraska, and if he gets across, he's a big chance.
His fourth start coming up for Denny Shaman. They've pumped him up 10 pounds. They haven't missed him, but Zach and Danny, good strike rate, 32% this season.
That is sports legend. This is King Excellente, Nick. He's a regular at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night. He's unknown when it comes to Class 3, but his last two starts have both been good.
They certainly have, yeah. Look, a win and a second. He beat Old Harmony and Home 2 back at around about 12-1 and backed it up with a good run behind Our Lucky Glory next time. Look, first go in the class, so he's unexposed to Class 3. Some people will certainly subscribe to those going up in grade are the ones to be with, and he's lightly weighted. Harry Bentley's on.
Yeah, definitely. So he comes in with a good racing weight. He did get 10 pounds last time with Ellis Wong on there. He's drawn wide. He's one that will probably go back.
And the newcomer, Paul, there's not too many first starters at the meeting. This is one of them. Nebraskan has had 3 trials since he's been here, and this one is the most recent of them where he runs 5th. He's a member of the John Size stable.
Yeah, typical John Size trials. He was 4 wide all the way. He wasn't let go, but he jumped really well in this particular trial. He looks like he's got plenty of speed. He's unbeaten since he got... Well, he's unbeaten. He's had 2 wins at Scone before he got here, so... Look, he's obviously got plenty of ability. I'm just going to watch him in this because I think he's picked a real hard race.
A hard race and a tough draw, but clearly has ability, has lots of speed, and I certainly think you'll get a good sighter of him.
Well, he makes it even more intriguing at race number 9 than it was with the horse that has raced in Hong Kong previously. Who wins it, Paul?
Going to go with Colourful Emperor. He's going to get the nice run from a low draw. Can sit just in behind and pounce late. Sports Legend's going to come across from that wide draw. Solar Partner's record hasn't been that good in this grade, but he's in a bit of form at the moment. And Sweet Briar, we saw him talking with Lyle Hewitson, 2, 8, 7 and 9.
Yeah, I'm going to back my judgment here in asking Lyle for that interview. So Sweet Briar, the one on top for me. He's only had 2 runs here. He's gone very close. Beat a neck in both of them. So hopefully he can go well here. Colourful Emperor in for second. Nebraskan goes in. He's a very interesting runner. And Healthy is holding his form quite well of late. 9-2, 11-4.
And a reminder, all races are available for a race-by-race preview on the website, hkjc.com. Click on audio and video. The end of the show is close. Paul, the graphic with the home turns about to appear, so that means best bet is as well.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go early. Moments in Time, liked him last start. I thought he was building up to this win. Now, he had the 10-pound claim and he went straight to the front, but he was wide and he still stayed on really nicely and he won very, very easily. He's got a senior rider coming on in Zach Purdon. It's just a smallish field. I think he can sit behind the pace. And he looks good. I think he can win again. So Moments in Time, strong win there. Let's hopefully he can do it again. Race 3, number 3, the long shot we're going to make in one of the feature races. Race 8, number 6, 18 Palms. Tough run last time. I think he can get across, and he should be a decent each way price. And we'll do the play in race number 4 with co-partner Prance, Sky Song, the last run reminder, and one that should be at 50-1, Cosmo Navigator. He's had 2 starts at Happy Valley, run well on both.
Yeah, best bet for me in the last race 9, number 9, Sweet Briar. Like him here, judged on very limited runs around Happy Valley. This was his latest effort though, and he wasn't beaten far at all. So he's a horse very much in good form. He's only got 122 pounds on his back. Good draw as well in Gate 1, and Lyle Hewitson going back on board. He has won both those races on him, riding for the 10th time. I think could be key. So Sweet Briar is the best. The long shot race 2, number 5, E Universe. Lyle's on this one as well. He's a little bit out of form at the moment, but he's not too badly handicapped. And the play race 9 at the QQP, 2, 9 and 11 in the last.
Thought Zach had some great rides. Divas 12, Simply Maverick. Just wonder how short they're going to be. On that, D-Star is going to come out as the best. Race 7, number 1. Great draw. Tony Cruz's horses racing really well over the 1650. Armour Eagle comes back to Happy Valley off his last winning racing, and all those wins have been course and distance. Benny Thompson rides him in the play of the day, race 7, QQP 1, 4 and 10. That has been Racing to Win. Looking ahead as to what is upcoming in Hong Kong, we've got Happy Valley Wednesday night and Wednesday week. In between them, Sha Tin Sunday. That time is correct. Trackside live from midday. That is because, Nick, we get to see the Griffins for the first time.
Yeah, and look, last year's crop was a good one. We've seen how they've progressed, Paul, throughout the course of this year, so hopefully we'll see a bit of the same.
Yeah, well, look forward to seeing these ones come through, and there's about 100,000 first starters there. So if you like seeing a horse race for the first time, keep an eye out on Sunday.
All right, we shall do that. That is on Sunday. Before we get there, we're back to Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Thanks to both Nick and Paul. That has been Racing to Win. We'll see you for the first of 9 at 6:40.